Hi there folks, Borislav 24/7 here with another Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 video. And on this video, I'm going to be showing the very first level from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, which is College. Now, for anybody unfamiliar with my videos, I always like to show everything in a very particular order. I start with the stat points. After I've shown where all these are, I allocate them. Then I work my way through the goals from collect skate working downwards. Then I go after all the high scoring goals, and finally I show where all the rest of the collectibles are on the level. So, well, without any further ado, let's get right to it. Right then, 3 stat points are available on this level, and the very first one isn't very far away at all from the starting point. And I've just actually passed it, but I'm going to turn around, adjust the camera, and you can see it right there. It's just a nice easy jump off that ramp, job done. The second one, you want to be heading up this direction here, then turning to the right, and then you'll see it up on the right hand side there. So I'm just going to do a jump, go into a rail grind, and yeah, not a very pretty landing, but it doesn't matter. I got the start point. Now from here, the last start point, quite a long journey to get to this one, so I'm trying to get a bit of speed on here. Once you head up to this section here and then turn around, it's this building that you're looking at right here, the one that says League Champions. And the last stat point is on the very roof of this building. So I am going to need my special meter at max before attempting this jump. And yeah, just get a little bit of speed here. As always, I like to just perform 1 or 2 lip tricks. Nice quick way to get that special bar up. Up here, go into a rail grind. And then from here, a nice easy job to get the last stat point. Job done. Right then, just need to allocate these stat points now, but I always pick up the stat points first because it just makes common sense to give your skater as many advantages as possible. So you should always be going for the stat points first. Right then, on to the skate goal. Now, you start at the very beginning by turning to the left, and then following the road round, you will eventually see the S up on the ledge there. So it's 2 jumps with 2 rail slides, and that gets that one taken care of. Now the K, you need to get to the first level of this car park here, and you can get up there in a quicker manner than what I'm doing here, but this is just the easy way. You've got plenty of time to get this job done, so the easy options are never a bad thing. So there's the K. After that, coming off, there's 2 ways to get this A, but this is the easiest one in my view. Just get up onto that level and then just an ollie off. Now, the last 2 are up in this section up here. First one, the T you can see right there, it's just a jump off that ramp. And the last one again is on this building here that says League Champions. You only need to get up onto the first level. Just do a rail slide to get there, and that's it, job done. Right then, on to the boneless spine transfer between the courts. Just get to this section, which is very quick to get to. It's 2 taps of the up before letting go of the X, and then R2 at the top of the jump in order to complete that particular trick. Right, the next goal, get back at the frat. There is 5 areas that you just need to skate through, and they're nice and easy to find. That's the first one right there. Second one is there. From here, the third one not very far away. Now you've got a little bit of a journey to get to the next one, but right up here, and then the last one just straight ahead, and that is it, job done. Even though I completely messed up the landing. Right then, the next goal is called Skitch the Professor's Car. Now this involves getting up onto the first level of this car park area. I was up here earlier on, but head towards that car. It will trigger this cutscene. Now, all you have to do is catch up with this car, and when you get near to it, you just press on the up button in order to grab hold of it, and then you have to use the balance meter in order to stay on it. And you have to keep this going for quite a wee while. You'll get a screen prompt to let you know when it's all good. And there we go. Job done.
Gotta get to class.
Right then, the next goal is grind down Officer Dick Spanners, and in order to do this you just need to start a rail slide at the top of this wall section to get the first 4 anyways. And you need to do a wall jump in order to get up there, so that on the PlayStation 5 certainly is X triangle, and then that will get you the first 4, and then it's rinse and repeat. But I'm going to have to go back a wee touch here to make sure that I definitely get all 3 of these. So again, start an angle, X triangle, that gets you up there, and then it's just grinding right to the very end. And there we go, job done. Right then, collecting the secret tape is all about getting over to this tower building that you can see in front of me here, because at the back of this building there is an entrance. Now, once you go through this entrance, be prepared with the triangle button to go into a rail slide. And there we go. It's as easy as that to get the secret tape. Right then, on to the scoring goals, and the only one as always I concern myself with is the 6 score, because if you get that, you get the rest of them, and it's only 60,000 required. So get the bar up to full, go into a 900, press R2 just before I land to do the revert, then up and down very quickly on the D-pad, which takes you into manuals, and from here I'm just going to do a few hand flips here, and that will get the job done. Nice and easy. Right then, onto the cash, and there's 4 bundles to get your hands on in college. The first one is just to the right of your start position. Quick ollie up here, then a jump up to get that. Now from here, just moving down onto the ground section, and you want to be heading into this area right here. Now at the very end there is a ramp. I'll just stop to pan the camera up. Yep, that's where it is right there. Again, nice easy one to get. So, once you've got that, you want to get back out of here, then take a right. Now, up here, you should be able to see the cache. Yep, it's up there on the left. Again, it's just another ramp jump that is required in order to get this one. That should just about do it, yeah. And the last one is just to the left of this big tower building over here. So, just a quick rail slide to get up here. Turn myself around, just get into position. It's just going to be one ollie, followed by a rail slide, and then there we go, job done. Right, moving on to the Iron Galaxy logo. Now, the way to get this is very similar to how I showed how to get the secret tape. Heading over to this big tower building, again, just a rail slide up there. Now you go through this doorway here, be ready with the triangle button in order to make sure you're doing that rail slide. Once you get into this roof section, turn yourself around, just another rail slide there, sets you up nicely for this longer rail slide, and you will eventually get the Galaxy logo. Right then, the hidden deck just requires you from the beginning, head straight on, then turn to the left. Already you can actually see it in the distance there, just 2 jumps required. This first one, you want to make sure you get onto this roof section, and then just make sure a larger jump in order to get the hidden deck. Right then, just one more collectible to show, and it's the Panda Plushie. Again, I'm heading for this car park want to get onto the first level, this is the easiest way to get your hands on this one. Now from here, look to do a jump onto the right hand side there. Another jump there, and then finally a third jump to get over to this section here. That's the easiest way to get your hands on this Panda Plushie. And that's it, folks. That is the college level well and truly taken care of. As always, thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.